Like, this woman has sent me videos of them.
Yeah, I mean, no one should have to put up with that, Ashley. That's tough shit. And then Deon'te saying that bullshit about killing your baby.
Yeah, he always say that.
This is Ashley Doss. In May 2023, police respond to a noise complaint at the Ohio apartment Ashley shares with her boyfriend, 30-year-old Deon'te Taylor. Officers find the couple arguing, but both insist everything's fine and that no one needs to leave. Just over an hour later, a 911 call comes in. It's Ashley. She tells dispatchers she just shot Deon'te and needs an ambulance immediately. First responders find Deon'te unresponsive on the bedroom floor. He's rushed to the hospital where he's pronounced dead. As Ashley is brought to the station for a formal interview, she has no idea that Deon'te has already passed away.
I know it's definitely got to be rough for you. I'm sure you're feeling a lot of things right now. All we're trying to do, there's two sides to every story. I haven't had a chance to talk to you yet. Detective Burton hasn't either. We just kind of need you to take us through exactly what happened tonight. Starting with, I understand we were there, that the police department was called for a disturbance between you and Deon'te.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about that.
He always cheated.
He was messing around on you?
He always cheated a lot.
And is that what started the argument?
Yeah.
How long you and Deon'te, why you guys have been together?
Since 2020.
So, 3 years?
Yeah. And then we had our daughter in 2021.
So, was he, did he drive over there before that argument? Was he already there?
We live together.
Oh, he lives with you?
Yeah.
Okay. How did you learn about him messing around?
He always messed around.
Was there something you found out tonight, or?
The girl FaceTimed the phone.
FaceTimed his phone?
And I answered it. He was sleeping.
Okay.
The phone kept ringing, and I already knew, because it's the same girl that he always cheat on me with. He go back and forth between us. And he promised that he wasn't going to deal with her anymore, because he wanted to be with me and his daughter. And he wanted his family. So I gave him another chance. And then tonight, somebody kept calling the phone. I knew it was her or somebody else. I knew it was a girl. And I did answer, just to see. Maybe I'm just, tripping.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not nothing like that. One of his friends or something. But no, it was her.
Do you know her name?
Andres. She like 40-some years old. She's an older woman.
Okay.
He always say he used her. He used her for money. That's what he tells me. It's been going on for a long time. A long, long time.
Like the whole time you guys been together?
Her, other females. He leave 4 or 5 days, take the car, be gone. It's just been going on since we've been together.
Just leaves you home with the baby and...
Yeah. I work, he don't work. I pay all the bills.
Where you work at?
Oh, now I work at Danbury.
Danbury?
In Menor. Yeah. I've been in the healthcare field since 2012.
Okay.
I like taking care of people. That's what I like to do. And tonight, we were home. The phone kept ringing. He was sleeping in bed. The lights was off. Our daughter was in the room with us because she sleeps with us. Her and her dad, they real close. He's not a bad person at all. He just cheated. He a good father.
Yeah.
And he loves his daughter. And I know he's cheating. It's not right, but I know you love me too. You just got hit with that. I would get no reason, so I asked her that. And it was her. And I got to going off yelling and screaming at her on the phone. She hung up. I called back. She didn't answer. I woke him up. I said, he promised that you wasn't going to keep cheating. You said you was done doing that. She said, what is you talking about? I said, Deon'te, you know what I'm talking about. She just called the phone. I guess he must have talked to her earlier and told her he was coming to her house.
Okay.
Because she said he's supposed to be over here with me. When I answered the phone, she thought it was him. So she said, where you at? You supposed to be here. And I said, but you're not coming over there. I'm tired of this. And me and her got to have words like we always do. So fast forward to back to him. He got up. He like, you tripping. I said, I'm not tripping. I'm tired of you always telling me I'm tripping. I'm tired of you cheating. I'm tired of you lying. Like, I'm just tired of it. You keep doing the same thing. I'm tired of it. This is what I'm saying to him. So, we arguing. We going back and forth. It's dark in the room, but the TV on. So I turned the light on the side of the bed. We got a nightstand with the light. I get up off the bed and turn it on. And he gets up. We get to arguing. We going back and forth, cursing, yelling, screaming. I said, well, call her. I said, if you didn't talk to her today, I want you to call her in front of me so I can hear you confront her. You know, I want to know.
Sure.
He wouldn't do it. So I said, I know that's how I know you lying, Deon'te. I said, well, just get out by leave. You fat bitch. This, and this. And we get to fighting. Then next thing I know, it's a knock at the door. It's the police. The police that was here. And, they asked me, you know, did he put his hands on you, whatever. I said no.
Was there, I don't know, was there anything physical to that point?
Yeah, we was fighting.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I got the scratches on my face.
Okay.
We both was hitting each other.
Okay.
Both of us. So, the officers had him in the hallway talking to him, and he wanted to come back into the house. He didn't want to leave. So the officers asked me, you know, you feel comfortable with him in here, you know, you say he didn't put his hands on you, whatever. I said, yeah, it's fine. So he comes back in, police leave. We argued a little bit more. I was crying. So I was upset and I was hurt.
Sure.
And I just kept telling him, like, I'm just tired. You just keep treating me this way. Like, I do a lot for you. A lot. That is just a little that. They're like, oh, well, so what? After tonight, I'm done with you. This, and this. I said, you're trying to flip it on me because you caught again.
Right.
I'm just tired of you keep doing that. Because he always do that when he get caught. He'll try to flip it on me. And so we kept on. We argued a little more. And so then he gave me a kiss. Told me he would apologize. And then we laid down. And then the phone rang. And he answered. It was his cousin, OJ. That's the guy.
Okay.
And he had it on speakerphone. And his cousin OJ was saying disrespectful stuff to me on the phone. And Tay allowed it. That's call him for short Tay. Deon'te, call him Tay sometimes. So his cousin said, what's going on, cuz? He like, this over here flipping. This, and this, and come and get me. So his cousin like, well, where's you at? He said, I'm in Lost Nation. I'm at Ashley house. So he like, yeah, cuz if anything happened, I want you to shoot her and shoot the baby. Talking about our daughter.
Deon'te said that to
Yeah,
OJ?
to his cousin. His cousin was like, yeah, because, I killed the kids, whoever. So I said, Deon'te, you gonna let him say that? I said, then you gonna say that about your own daughter? It's not the first time he done said stuff like that about our daughter. I always overlook it and just be like, all right, he's just mad at the moment, but it's just like, deep down inside, I'd be like, a man don't say that about their child.
No.
So tonight I was angry, like, why would you say that? Like, you always, like, saying that, like, when me and him get into it, you always say, fuck her. That I don't give a fuck, that's your baby. You can take care of her on your own. Fuck her, fuck y'all. So he was saying tonight, and I said, Deon'te, I'm tired of you disrespecting me. I just had enough. Get out. Bye. Just go.
Yeah.
He had his red little fanny pack pouch around his body that he carried. It says Supreme on his front.
Okay.
And he had my gun inside there.
Okay.
It was unzipped. So I'm like, give me my gun. I'm tired of you taking my stuff. You can leave, you're not taking my gun. Go ahead and go. You're not getting nothing. That's my gun. This, and this. I have my gun license.
Okay.
So I'm like, no, you're not taking my gun. Whatever the case may be, go back and forth. So he lays back across the bed, and so I hurried up and snatched my gun out the side of the thing. That's how I got my gun.
What? He was laying on the back of
Yeah.
Okay.
And so then, him and his cousin was still on the phone. He was telling his cousin to come get him. And his cousin was like, send me your location. So then his cousin like, don't have me come all the way out there and you stop answering the phone because you don't want to leave her.
Yeah.
So he like, I swear to God, I'm done with this hoe. I'm done with this fat ass bitch. Just come get me. I'm like, well, if he coming to get you, you're not going to wait in here and get the f*** my house. You gotta tell him. You whatever. He walking out.
What's that? You didn't mean to.
It was still, which was still up.
Safety.
Walking out the bedroom door just like pop.
So let me ask you, when you were laying next to him,
He was laying down. I was sitting up on the side of him, behind him.
Okay.
And I reached and I took my gun out because I didn't want to leave my gun. I'm like, you can leave, but you're not taking my gun with you.
Okay.
I'm tired of you taking my stuff because every time you leave, you always want to take my stuff.
Okay.
And act like it's his and it's not. So I
Sure.
told him tonight, I said, you're not doing that. I'm tired of you doing that. I said, you said you don't want to deal with me. I said, I had enough. Like, I'm just tired. And I said, this was going on for too long. I'm tired of it. I'm like, I have kids. I'm tired of just not being myself. I haven't been myself for a while.
No, it's completely understandable.
Like, I just mentally just drained with all the cheating, all the lying, not coming home. I'm stuck with my baby, my other kid.
There's only so much you can take, you know.
It's just a lot.
So, let me ask you, after you grabbed the gun from his fanny pack,
Yeah, he just set up.
did he try to fight you for it?
Yeah, he wanted it back, and I told him no. I'm like, no, you're not taking my gun out of here. You're not doing that.
Okay. And did you just keep it in your hand?
Yeah, had it in my hand.
Okay. At what point did he stop fighting over the gun?
Like maybe after a couple of seconds, after he see that I wasn't, giving in.
Okay. And you're on the bed at this time still?
Yeah, he's still on the bed.
Okay.
He's on the bed. Then that's when he got up. And his cousin was still on the phone.
Okay.
Because it was on speakerphone.
Oh, okay.
iPhone. And that's when his cousin was like, I'm about to be on my way. Don't have me come out there and you don't answer the phone. And that's when I told him to get out. I said, you can wait for him out and in the hallway. Get out of my house. You fat ass. And so his cousin, still talking to him and in the midst of us, exchanging words. So he tells his cousin, I'm going to answer the phone, whatever. His cousin tells him, share your location with me so I can, come to the right place.
Yeah. So
he's like, all right, cuz, I'm about to. And I think he hung up. Yeah, he hung up. So then that's when he was walking out. We still having words back and forth, me and him. We walking out. He calling me bitches and hoes and fat bitches, me, her dog, baby, other kids. Y'all can die, whatever. Normal stuff that he always say.
Yeah. Take me through exactly how you're assuming the safety's on, right?
Yeah.
So you think this gun's safe?
Yeah.
Okay.
He you better kill me. You got that gun in your hand, you better kill me. At the time, I wasn't aiming at him or nothing. I just had it in my hand.
Okay.
And I'm telling him, get the out of my house. That's my exact words. Get the out of my house, go.
Yeah.
I'm like, we was just okay. Everything was calming down. Your cousin called and amped it back up. And now we back here. Because we had, was coming to a common ground. We was laying down for to go to sleep. And he was like, you better kill me.
So did you point the gun and just pretend you were going to do it, or how?
I had the gun like this in my hand. Because it was like this.
Yeah.
He was like, you better kill me. You keep on holding that gun like you're going to do something. You're not even about that life. You're not like that.
Right. Kind of taunting you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I'm like, f you. I'm like, you broke ass, this, and this. I'm like, you little perkhead, because he popped Percocet.
Okay.
So he turned around. He like, I'll smack the f out of you. I'm like, I ain't going to do nothing. But he never, came towards me.
Yeah.
And that was walking over.
And you said the gun came up?
Yeah. It was a pop. And I smelled the smoke and I sneaked the love.
How far away would you say he was?
I was the way our bed against the wall. Then we got 2 closets. So I'm by the closet. He by the door walking out.
Okay.
And I thought he was faking because he always play around a lot. But then I see the blood.
Were you sitting or standing
I
up?
was standing.
You were standing up. About how high was your hand, would you say?
It was just up
Like that?
Yeah. And I just dropped the gun where they found it at on my purse, my Louis Vuitton purse. I just dropped it.
Was your bedroom door open?
Yeah,
It was open. Okay.
And he fell on his face. And I just reached over to him and I grabbed him. And I was holding him with my arms and I was telling him I'm sorry. I said, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it.
Okay.
And he got to shaking his head. And he got back up and out his mouth.
Ashley, would you stand up?
I'm gonna grab some tissue for her real quick.
So, let's pretend this is your bedroom door. Would you say you were further back than that?
Yeah, I was back.
How many feet would you estimate?
Our bed is thank you. Our bed is big, so it come out. And I was on the side of the bed, and just the door, the door was open.
Okay.
He was walking out, and he was calling me out my name, arguing. And he was like, you better kill me. You keep on holding that gun in your hand. You better kill me. You ain't even like that. You ain't gonna do this, and this. and I had pulled the gun up, and it was like pop.
It went off.
It went off, but I thought the safety was still on.
Okay.
Cause the switcher was up still
Okay.
when I had it down, but my hand must have, made it come down my finger, cause it's right on the side.
Okay.
Was he facing you at the time, or?
No, he was walking out. And he was talking, walking,
Okay.
talking, looking back. His finger. And he fell face first. But I thought he was playing, because he played a lot too. But then I see the blood. And then that's when I just dropped the gun and I just ran over to him and I pulled him into my arms.
So, who else was in the apartment at this time?
My kids,
So,
they was sleeping.
the baby.
Yeah. And my sister. My sister's, she stayed with me until she found her a place.
Did she have her own bedroom there, or was she in the living room?
Yeah, she, I have a 3-bedroom, so she has my daughter room. I let her take my daughter room.
Did she come out when she heard the gunshot, or how'd that go?
Yeah, she came out. And I was yelling and screaming, call 911, call 911. And she wouldn't call 911. I guess 'cause she was in shock. And I'm like, call 911. Like, I don't want him to die. I'm like, can you please call 911? That's all I just kept saying. And she wouldn't do it. I said, give me your phone. Let me call 911. And she walked towards me, and I was on the floor sitting on my behind, and I had him with my arms, and I was just holding him.
You were holding him while you called?
Yeah.
Where was your other cadet? You got the 1-year-old, and then.
Is there a 10-year-old?
I have a 10-year-old and a 7-year-old.
So was
They was sleeping in their room.
So all 3 kids?
Yeah, they was sleeping.
Okay.
And then they woke up when they heard the pop.
Do you have another son too, Jafar?
Yeah, 19-year-old. He had left when the police came the first time, and me and him was, getting into it. He got upset and he left. Cause he don't, he know the stuff that I go through with him.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was upset, and he wound up leaving. He said he was leaving. But then when, I shot him, he came back. I guess he was downstairs waiting for his ride or his Uber to come. Because I know he just appeared back, and I was on the floor holding him, and he was like, Mom, what happened? What'd you do? And he was like, I told you to just stop dealing with him. And then I tell you, he real tough. He never cried. And I seen him start crying, and he said, hey, you okay? And I told my son, I said, I'm sorry, I ain't mean to. And I kissed him. I kissed him. And I kissed his lips. There was blood coming out his mouth. And his eyes started rolling the back of his head. I just kept telling him, I said, please don't die. I said, I'm sorry, I really didn't need to, because I did.
It was kind of like a heat of the moment thing, I'm assuming. You were pretty upset at the things he was calling you, and just the way he treats you sounds like he treats you.
Everything.
Yeah.
He always do that, though.
Prior to tonight, in the past, how would you describe your relationship? I know you mentioned
we very, very toxic.
Okay.
We're very toxic, but we never get physical. This is the first time it ever went this far. We verbally disrespect each other, both of us.
Okay.
But we never fight. The police never was called. We never called the police on each other. We never put our hands on each other because he don't put his hands on women.
So
we
prior
was
to that,
drinking.
he never put
We went out to Magic City. His friend is a promoter.
Where's Magic City at?
On St. Clair.
St. Clair.
In Cleveland.
Where at on St. Clair?
Like 49th or something. 55th, somewhere. Like, it's a strip like club. His friend goes to clubs and promote different bars and stuff. So we had went there because I had my sister's car. She let me use her car sometimes. She was at my mom's house on 128th in St. Clair tonight in Cleveland.
Okay.
So she wanted us taking us down there to the club. And we had some shots down at the bar. And then we left and went straight home.
How was your guys' interaction?
At the bar, we was fine.
Good.
We was cool.
What time were you down there? What time do you think you went down to the bar, and what time do you think you left?
It had to be like around 1 something because they closed like at 2 something.
So you got there at 1?
Yeah.
Okay. So you were down there just for a short time?
Yeah, about 30 minutes, and then I paid for him a lap dance, and then he paid for me a lap dance. Like, we had a good time. Like, we don't like have threesomes and stuff like that, but you know, we was just at the bar. I mean, at the strip club. You know, just having a good time. We was fine. We was okay.
Everything was going good.
Everything was okay. Like, our whole day today, it was okay. We did get into it earlier though, verbally, because a number kept calling his phone, but that's the same number that the girl kind of find out tonight, that the girl that he always cheat on me with.
Would you say that's the primary reason you guys argue and fight is because of his infidelity?
Yeah. I've been with him since May 23rd of 2020. I have not been with no other man but him.
Okay.
We grew up together. He went away for 9 years in prison. He went to jail on his 18th birthday.
Okay.
He did 9 years in prison. When he came home, we wound up reconnecting.
Okay.
And we've been together since then. And I loved him. Deep.
When you said earlier in the day you had gotten in an argument, what time do you think that was at?
Like 4 or 5. We argued. But it wasn't like bad. I'm just like, answer the phone. Because I know him.
Mm-hmm.
I know him. I'm like, you answer every other number that called. You don't want to answer this number because his phone was connected to the Bluetooth of the car.
Mm-hmm.
So the numbers and names pop up.
Okay.
So the number kept calling. I said, you answer every other number. Answer that number. It's the reason why you're not answering. I said, you being sneaky.
Mm-hmm. We
supposed to be on a whole new path. Answer the phone. Then I say, why you not answering it? And we had words. I'm like, you know what, whatever. I let it go. We let it go. We started laughing. It was over and done with. That was that.
Okay.
But that was the same number when we got home that started FaceTiming on.
And you said this is the girl, the older woman that he's...
Older woman that he been dealing, that he just with.
What'd you say her name was?
Adrice.
You know how to spell that?
It's like AUDRIS.
And you could physically see that number, and it was the same number they called later on?
Yeah, okay. I remembered it.
You know the number off the top of your head?
Yeah, I remember it was... It kept calling. And I remembered it from earlier. And we was sleeping in bed, like I said, and I answered the phone. Because I'm just like, why does number keep calling? It's the same number you didn't want to answer earlier.
Yeah.
And sure enough, it was her. I had kind of figured it was her, or if it wasn't her, it was somebody else.
When you were sleeping, you originally didn't wake him up or not? You just
looked
at the phone?
Because he had the phone by him on the bed, and he was laying down across the bed asleep. He wasn't under the cover, under the blanket, nothing. Like when we came in, because he was intoxicated because we was drinking, and he, took his shoes off and, fell on the bed, laid across the bed, and the phone was next to him. And I took my pants off, and I had my boy shorts on and my black t-shirt, which was the shirt, the blood on that they took off me.
Okay.
And that's when the phone started ringing. And it rang like She called like twice. I didn't answer the first time. Then the second time, I'm like, this is the same number that kept calling earlier. She called once, and then the second time she FaceTimed. And I answered the FaceTime, and it was her. Then me and her had words. He was asleep right there. She hung up. I called her back. We had words again. She hung up, and that's when I woke him up, and it went from there, like I said. And I was yelling and screaming at him. I'm like, you keep fucking lying. Like, she just called asking where you were. Because when I answered the FaceTime, she was talking. She like, where you at? You supposed to be over here. So I assumed he must have told her he was going to come to her house yesterday night.
Okay.
And I'm like, she not coming over there. That's what I said to her. She not coming over there. He right here asleep with me. Like, you know he got a family. Like, stop calling the phone. But I can't get mad at her because it's just like it's his fault because he keep doing it.
Right.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Well, so it takes two to tango.
Yeah.
Prior to the gun being put in the fanny pack across, where was the gun kept at?
My gun?
Yeah.
I keep it in my closet.
Where at in the closet?
It's in my closet. I got a shoebox and I keep it up at the top of the shoebox inside my closet.
Is it a normal procedure for you to have the safety on?
Yeah, because I don't touch it. I don't take it nowhere.
Is it normally loaded too?
No. It was loaded because he had put the bullets in there. So he did.
So
because it was too hard for me to put the bullets in there, like to push them down. So he a man, so he
Right.
put them in there, you know.
That day or normal?
No, they just been in there, yeah. I had been had my gun license, but I never had a gun.
Okay.
I just purchased my gun in February, I want to say. February, close to March. I just brought my gun. I had my gun license for a while. I just never had a gun, and I wouldn't have brought me a gun, not for him, but for myself, because, like I said, he's barely home. He always gone. I'm a single mother, so.
When I asked you that question, you said my gun. Does he have a gun too?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, the reason why I said that because he considered my gun his, because he always take it. This my shit, this and this. Everything that is mine, he feels that is his.
So tonight, during this incident, did he already have the gun with him, or did he get it from the box?
No, he already had it with him.
Did he, like, for the whole day he had it?
Yeah, he had it. Yeah, he had it.
And that's normal for him to pretty much always have it?
Yeah, you always do that. And I just don't even want to, argue with stuff, so I'll just be like, whatever.
And you said before you snatched it out of his bag.
Fanny pack, yeah.
Why did he have it unzipped?
Because he had one in there to get his charger out.
Oh, he keeps other stuff.
Yeah, he keep other stuff in there, his money, his charger.
And you were like,
Miles, because he smoked Black and Miles, stuff like that. And he had unzipped it because he was going to take he was about to get a mile out. It wasn't no charger. He was about to get the mile out the car. He smoked the filter 10 miles.
Okay.
And that's why I was unzipped. And I seen the opportunity because he was, like I said, laying across the bed, and I hurried up it. Because the bag is real big. And so I hurried up and I grabbed my gun out of there. And he was like, give me my gun. I'm like, it's not your gun. This is my gun. I paid for it.
Right.
It's in my name. It's my gun.
So was he laying back? I'm sorry. Was he laying back down and his eyes were closed when you grabbed it?
No.
Oh, okay.
He was laying there. He had the phone in his hand. He had it on speakerphone. His cousin was still on the phone.
Was there a struggle over it, or you didn't have it? Okay.
No, wasn't no struggle. I just snatched it out. And he told me to give it back to him. I told him no, but he never tried to attack me for it or touch me or nothing.
So when he was laying on his back on the phone.
Across the bed.
Like opposite of the way you normally sleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was behind him.
Okay.
And I took my gun out.
So if this was you guys' bed, and let's say this is like the headboard, and this is like where your feet normally go.
Yeah.
He was laying like this way?
Yeah, and I was laying behind him. I mean, not laying, but sitting behind him. Because the way our the bed is made, we got a metal box spring, so you can sit your feet on the outer box of the of the bed. It's hard to explain. You gotta see it. So I was sitting behind him. My feet was on there, And this is the nightstand. This is me on the bed. This is him.
Why don't you draw it? You have a better understanding of it than I do.
This is our bed. This is our TV, like here in front of the bed. Our door is like over here.
Okay.
That's our door. Then we got two closets. My closet and his closet where we keep our clothes. This is the nightstand. This is where I sleep. I always sleep on this side of the bed. He sleep in the front because he say he a man and he feel more secure.
Yeah.
He was laying across the bed. This is me. Hold on. Because he's long.
So he's
tall.
diagonal.
Yeah. Laying across the bed. This is me behind him.
Were your feet hanging off this
side? Yeah, hanging off the side my feet was. And I grabbed my gun because he had his fanny pack over. It goes around him.
Gotcha.
And it's real big. It's red and white. Red, white, and black. And it was open. And I snatched my gun out.
Okay.
And when I snatched my gun out, he was like, give me, set up. He's like, give me my shit. I'm like, no, it's my gun. You're not getting nothing. And he was like, all right, this, and this. And we get to arguing. His cousin sit on the phone on speakerphone. And that's what he was telling his cousin, like, man, I'm cool on this hoe. This, and this. I'm tired of this bitch. Whatever, you know, about stuff I was telling he was saying earlier. And that's when his cousin was like, share your location with me. I'm about to come get you, cuz. And then they was saying the stuff like, he like, if anything happened to me, cuz she took the gun, So if anything happened to me, he like, you better come and you better kill the baby and kill these kids and you better kill this fat ass bitch too. And his cousin was like, you know how I'm coming, cuz. You know I'm gonna kill the whole house. I'm gonna shoot the whole house, kids and all.
Do you know OJ's real name?
Mm-mm.
So,
they just call him OJ.
So, we're gonna try to talk to OJ just to see what he heard. Is he gonna tell us that you threatened? I mean, listen, I understand if you did because
no, I
he
didn't. I never threatened him. I never said like I'll shoot you, nothing. And them words never came out of my mouth. I never said that to tell you nothing. Me and him was just arguing. I called him bitches and stuff.
Yeah.
I called him bitches and hoes. I told him he was a perkhead. I said you fucking drug addict, you perkhead, because he hate when I say that. He get mad, but he don't get mad and put his hands on me.
And listen, I mean, even if you did say that you wanted to hurt him, I mean that's understandable.
No, I told him he a bitch ass. I said you a bitch ass. I said you gonna say that about your child, not only about your child but my other kids, because he been around my kids for a while. I said my kids love you. Why would you say something like that? I said didn't you let your cousin disrespect my children too? I'm like fuck you and fuck your cousin. Now his cousin can tell you I said that. I said fuck you and fuck your cousin. I said fuck you OJ. I said fuck you OJ and fuck your fat ass. I said fuck your fat ass mama too. But I never said nothing about shooting a gun. I never, that didn't even come across my mind because I didn't think it would go that far. I'll be staying here right now. Like I never.
Well, I just know
hurt nobody.
Even sometimes when there's no weapon involved, when people are in the midst of a domestic type fight, they'll be like, "You know, I'll kill you," or whatever. I just want to know. I just want to get that out because right now you're being great. You're getting this off your chest. I just don't want to come back and OJ was screen recorded or something, and it has you saying, "I'm gonna kill you," and then we have to explain that in the future. So.
No, I never said that too. Because like I said, we argue a lot. We're very, very, very toxic.
Yeah.
We're very toxic. Everybody that knows we're toxic. But we never fight. We never physically hurt each other. We just verbally hurt each other.
Tonight was the first time that you guys ever put hands on each other.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Was there? I mean, you said he's kind of been messing around your entire relationship.
He always messes around.
What tonight made it escalate to you just got fed up?
Yeah. Because I just keep giving him chance after chance after chance. And then I always got to hear my oldest son. He be so mad at me. Because he don't want me with him. And it's just like...
No, you don't want to see his mom going through.
Yeah, and I just feel like I keep just letting my kids down because they see the stuff he be doing because they old enough to see. Then they hear us arguing all the time. And they always see me crying and upset. I don't know his job behind him because he done been gone for 3 or 4 days. They come back with the car and take me to work.
How long have you guys lived at Oakville?
We just moved down there. We stayed I stayed in Parkway Apartments since 2018. I was down in Parkway for a long time.
So, 2018.
And then in 2020, he came to stay. That's when me and him reconnected. And he was staying with me in Parkway Apartments. And then he had got a parole violation because he was on parole when he came home from doing his 9 years.
Okay.
He got a parole violation. He had to go do 9 months. Before he went and did his 9 months, I found out I was pregnant with our daughter. So when he came home from doing his 9 months, our daughter was like 3 months. And he removed back in with us. And we said we was going to give it a shot, you know, because we had the baby and everything. And then we just been living together since then. And then, a few months back, before I moved to Oak Hill, he wound up leaving me and going over there with the older woman. But he lied and told me he was staying with his mom, but then I found out that he was staying over there with her. And then she would like post pictures and make fake pages and send me pictures of him sleeping in the bed. He left his home, he left us and went over there with her. And then he started driving out there to the house Parkway in this truck. I'm like, what truck is this? And he lied and said that it was one of his family member's truck, and I found out that it was her truck.
Do you know where she lives?
You know, Fleet. Yep. And he just constantly just run back between me and her and other women too, but it's mainly me and her.
Right.
Me and her always feuding, we always going at it. We never physically fought, we just...
Does Deon'te have any other kids?
Yeah, he got a daughter that's like 13 or 14.
Do you know where she's at?
She stayed with her mom.
In Cleveland?
In Cleveland, yeah.
You haven't know what road or what the mom's name is?
He really, the mother name?
Yeah.
Jonay.
Jonay.
Yeah. And his daughter name is Jonaya. You know, he was in prison for 9 years, so he was out of her life.
What did he go to prison for?
Robbery, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. And he did 9 years. I'm sorry.
Listen.
I did not mean to do that. Oh.
So I just want to clarify something. Once you guys got home from the bar down in
We was okay.
Okay. For about how long?
We wasn't arguing.
Just until that
and
phone
that's
started?
until the phone started ringing. That's when it all started. And even after the police was called, because I guess one of the neighbors called the police because they heard us in there arguing and fighting.
Did you guys stay in your apartment the whole time?
Yeah, we was inside the apartment arguing and fighting.
Did you ever come out to the hallway?
And the police knocked at the door, but I didn't even know the police was knocking on the door until my 19-year-old, my son, because he was laying on the couch out in the front room. He was like, Mom, the police here. He was like, the police here, Mom. He like, y'all tripping. He like, let him leave. Just let that nigga go. Let him get the f*** out. That's what my 19-year-old was saying. Just let him leave. Let him go. You tripping. Like, you better than that. Look at you. You back. Let him bring you back down. This, and this. My son was saying. And that's when the police came in. Tay left out. And I don't know what they said to him out there. They was talking to him.
Yeah.
And that's when the officer came in. He was like, well, did he put his hands on you? And I said, no.
But in fact, you really did, right?
Yeah.
But and you said you
I didn't want him to go to jail because I know he on parole and I didn't want him in trouble. So I told him no.
Did you see? I think when you mentioned this earlier, but you said it was kind of a mutual thing. You were fighting back.
Yeah.
It wasn't just him beating on you.
No, He wasn't just beating on. We, was fighting each other. Yeah. And when the police asked me, I just told them, like, no, he didn't put his hands on me. Like,
Is that where the female officer said you had like some scratches?
Yeah.
Is that where that came from?
Yeah.
From that fight, the first initial.
Yeah, the first fight we was fighting. Yeah.
Okay. Did you get any injuries?
He had bit me.
Okay.
Like a bite mark.
Where at?
On my chest right here.
Okay.
Yeah, we were just fighting.
Were you ever, when you guys are in this altercation, were you ever in fear for your life?
No, I wasn't. Because, you're not a woman beater.
Okay.
We don't do that. We just verbally always argue. We never ever get physical.
So when he was walking out and you pointed the gun, was it just out of like a frustration? Like what was going through your mind? You said you thought the safety was on.
Yeah.
So your finger was on the trigger?
He was like, you ain't gonna shoot. You ain't gonna shoot it. You ain't like that. You fat ass bitch. This, and this. And I was like, fuck you. And I was like, get the fuck out of my house. And he was like, son. He was saying, man. But as he's walking, turning. He's walking out, but talking. His head turning, looking at me. I was like, fuck you. And he was like, no, fuck you with your fat ass. Whatever. Words. And then I just raised the gun up. I did.
Did you think in your head, I'll show you? Like.
No. You're obviously pissed at. I mean, this was.
Yeah, I was mad, but my intentions wasn't to shoot him.
The only reason I ask is because you said, you ain't gonna shoot me. Yeah, that's what he was saying. Just like, I'll show you.
That's what he was saying. He like.
Did you shoot it to maybe try to scare him? Is that what your thought was?
Honestly, I don't know what was going through my head. I just know I didn't want to hurt him. I didn't think the safety was off. Last time the safety was on. It's always on. It's never off. Safety is always on. It's the switch. It's up. It's locked. Safety
maybe just during the argument when you it went off.
And it came. That's when it went off. Me and him, he's walking out. So I told him to get out of my house. I said, I'm about to sit in here and wait for your cousin to come. I said, get the out of my house. That's my exact words to him. Get the out of my house. I said, I'm tired. Like, I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you cheating. I'm tired of you lying. I'm tired of you disrespecting me. I'm tired of you disrespecting my children. Like, I'm just tired. I had enough. Get out.
Yeah.
If you're going to wait for him outside or in the hallway, not in here. And that's when he got up off the bed. You fat ass. You got that gun in your hand, but I had my gun in my hand because I didn't want him to take it. Because I know if I would have set it down or if I would have put it back, it's always that he would take it.
Right.
Like he always do. He always want to take my stuff. That's what he do. That's Deon'te.
Yeah.
So that's why I had it in my hand. I didn't have it in my hand because my intention was to shoot him or nothing. I just didn't want to set it down and he'd take it again after I got it back from him.
Okay.
Other than alcohol, any street drugs, anything like that tonight? Are you on any type of medications?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I drink occasionally. I mainly drink wine.
Okay.
I don't drink liquor, but I did drink liquor tonight.
What did you have tonight?
I had Patron.
How much?
I had 3 shots when we was at the bar. No, I had 4.
I mean, because talking to you, I haven't smelled any alcohol.
Yeah, I had 4 shots at the Magic City where we was at.
Okay.
I brought myself 2 and then he brought me 2 shots.
Okay.
I drink wine though. When I'm off on my off days, I drink wine. I smoke black in my house, but I don't smoke weed. I don't do recreational drugs. Whatever, you know what I'm trying to say.
Recreational.
Yeah, I don't do no type of drugs. I just drink wine and I smoke black in my house.
Any health problems at all?
No.
How often would you say you drink?
Every blue moon.
So like
it's not like an all the
weekend
time thing. Yeah, it's if I want to drink some wine, I'll go buy me some wine, but it's not every day.
When this
like out 7 days, I probably drink wine like once out of 7 days out the week.
Okay.
And I don't drink like a whole bottle.
When this happened, did you feel you were intoxicated at the time, or how'd you feel?
Yeah, I was drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Were you like?
But my intentions was never to hurt him, though.
Okay.
My intentions was never to hurt him. I would never hurt him.
Well, listen, Ashley, you say that, but he was saying some shit that if people were saying that to me, I'd want to hurt him.
Yeah,
he was saying very hurtful things to you.
He always say hurtful stuff.
It's okay to listen. It's okay to feel that way. We just want to know how you were feeling when this happened. And if someone was calling me,
so sad. I was hurt, mainly hurt more than mad. Just hurt.
Yeah, I mean,
because I just keep
and you know
here you go again. You keep trying. He just keep doing the same stuff to you. Like this woman that sent me videos of them.
Yeah, I mean, no one should have to put up with that. Actually, that's tough shit.
He took my daughter to her house. Of course, him and my baby coming out her house.
And then Deon'te saying that bullshit about killing your baby.
Yeah, he always said when he was doing his 9 months.
Listen, I have a daughter. If someone said I'm gonna kill your daughter, you know what my main thing is gonna do? My mind's gonna go, I'm gonna kill that motherfucker before he kills my daughter. I mean, that's just me personally. I don't know how you feel about your children, but if someone said that to me, would you agree that's how you feel?
Not to hurt him. I was upset.
Yeah.
That he said it, because like I said, it ain't his first time saying it. So I'm just numb. Like a lot of stuff he say, a lot of stuff that he continuously doing, I just became numb to it. Basically, I just accept it because I love him. I know I shouldn't because I don't have to, but it's just like you just can't help who you love.
Sure.
And I just always think like he gonna get it together. He'll change. My other children, I never was, with their father in a relationship, so this is like new with him.
Yeah.
Did your kids wake up after the incident from you screaming?
They was sleeping.
So your 10-year-old seen this and stuff?
When he woke up, he just seen something in my arms. Because I told you, he fell down on his face, like on his stomach, on the hallway. And I grabbed Deon'te's body and I turned him, to his back onto me. And I was holding him. And I was talking to him.
Did you try to get your 10-year-old back in the room so he wasn't seen?
At the time, he ain't come out.
Okay.
He came out because he must have heard me yelling, call 911, call 911. And then that's when my 10-year-old appeared. And he said, Deon'te, talked about, and he asked Deon'te, was he okay? He said, Tay, you okay? He said, Ma, you okay? And I said, go in your room.
And you said your sister came out too right after. What is your sister's name?
Jasmine.
How do you spell Jasmine?
Jasmine.
How old is she?
23, 24.
And you said she's been living with you.
Yeah, she been there with me. Cause we work at the same job. We said that we was gonna help each other. Cause she have a son. He's 7 months. My nephew.
Okay.
So she said she'll work mornings and I'll watch her baby while she's at work in the morning. And then I'll work nights and she'll watch my daughter, Jalea. My 10-year-old, 9-year-old, they're in the bed before I go to work. They have school.
Yeah.
My daughter, she likes to run around and stuff. She's one. She likes to get into stuff. So she was going to watch her while I work at night, but she wasn't watching her because I would come home a few times and my daughter would be up, twirl our room up, got into stuff. Nothing to harm her, but, just got into stuff. And Deon'te wound up start watching her for me. On the west side. He be on the west side of people's house. So while I'm at work, he keeps her. And then when I'm off of work, I go get Jalea. And she's with me. And then when I gotta go back to work, I take her back to the west side with him. It been that way for like a month now.
Was Jasmine's baby at the apartment tonight too?
Yeah, he was in the room sleeping.
What's that?
Because everybody, was laying down. Like I said, after the police had left, we had a few words still, but then it calmed down.
Yeah. He
gave me a kiss. We kissed and he apologized and he told me, he said, I'm sorry. He wound up admitting, I'm sorry. He like, but I didn't call her phone. He was like, I don't know why she called. He like, I never called her. He like, she called on her own. I didn't call her. I didn't talk to her. That's what he told me. And I'm like, all right, Deon'te, whatever. He like, I'm telling you the truth. He like, I know I be lying a lot, but I'm telling you the truth. I didn't call her. I never called that bitch. That's what he said.
Yeah.
I didn't call that old ass bitch. She doing that to with you like she always do. She mad because I haven't been calling her. I haven't been messing with her.
Okay.
Then he laid down. He laid down. After the police left. And we wasn't okay. We wasn't perfect, but you know, it was starting to calm down.
Right.
You know the make and model of your gun?
I have a Taurus. My paperwork and stuff too is in my purse. My purse and stuff is at home. But I have a Taurus. It's all black. I brought it from the gun and pawn store on Vaughn Street.
Okay. Did you, you said you had your prevent, so you went to the class?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know one thing you can correct, I've never been through that class, but what I've been told is...
You're not supposed to shoot from the back.
What's that?
You're not supposed to shoot them from the back.
Well, did they tell you something, never point a gun at anything unless you're ready to... What exactly did they tell you?
They, you're not never supposed to, like, point the gun at them unless you know, want to fire it or shoot them. You're supposed to shoot them from the back. Never shoot a person from the back, they said. But I didn't want to shoot them.
Well, listen, I know the heat of the moment, crazy shit happens.
I didn't want to shoot them. I didn't think the gun would go off. I didn't want to shoot them. Check my background. I have a violent background. It's not driving without a license, suspended license. I've never been in trouble.
Do you ever watch any TV shows, police shows?
No, I like reality shows like Love and Hip Hop, stuff like that, drama stuff. Nothing with shooting and stuff.
You know, when we have a shooting, when you shoot a weapon, there's chemicals in there. It's gunpowder.
Yeah.
And it creates a blast. And that stuff is going to stick to your clothes.
Yeah.
So we're going to find it on your clothes and on your hands?
Yeah, because I had the gun in my possession. I'm not going to lie.
Okay. We ask all these questions just to cover all the bases.
I smoked it. Like the gunpowder, when I shot it, it was like boom.
Well, I think the reason Detective Burton's asking you that is there is time, as crazy as it sounds, there is times where people will take the rap for somebody else. Mm-hmm. And when you call 911, we listened to the tape, you say they shot my boyfriend.
Yeah, because I was scared.
So at that point you were...
I was scared. Nobody was there but me and him and my sister and my babies. My sister was in a room laying down with her son. I said they shot my boyfriend because I was scared because I didn't mean to do it. I didn't know what to say. I was panicking.
Okay.
But nobody else was there. It was me and him.
So that's what the evidence when it comes back, your shirt and the tabs in your hands?
Yeah. I did. I shot it one time, and I didn't mean to. I didn't think it was going to go off.
I know you kind of explained to us, in your head, how far away do you think you were distance-wise?
He was walking out the door, talking shit like he always do. And I was standing back, like, because the way our room is made, it's a closet right here, it's a closet right here, but it's like a little wall in between it. So I was standing like right there, like, like where the wall is at, like just standing right there. And
if you could just gauge it, would you say it was less than 5 feet? Was it 10 feet?
So you drew this of your room, doorway, bed.
Like
where were you standing?
This is the closet. So I was standing like right here.
Like right here.
And he was walking from the bed, walking out the door, about to leave out the door. Because I told him, I said, get the f*** up. You're not waiting for your cousin to hear.
Okay.
So you weren't close to him?
No.
You didn't put it up against the back?
No, not at all. No.
Okay. Just a rough guesstimate. How far away?
I don't know. But I was
the distance to this room from that corner to this corner?
Maybe so. Maybe
or a little bit further.
Inch like that.
Okay. The reason I'm asking you is because when we got there and the gun was recovered, the next round didn't chamber. So I'm just trying to figure out maybe if you didn't have a good grip on the gun or if you were in close proximity of him when the gun went off.
I wasn't on him. I didn't have a gun like on his skin or nothing.
Okay, that's what I'm asking.
The gun was in my hand, and I just raised it. When I raised it up, it was like pow.
Did you drop the gun or did it fly out of your hand?
No, I dropped it.
Okay.
I dropped the gun. Cause I'm like, goddamn, like I got scared, like it went off. And then I seen him fall, but I thought he was playing.
You missed. You thought the bullet didn't hit him.
Yeah. But when you fell down, I see this, like his eyes, like, start going back. And then I see the blood coming out his mouth. I don't even know where I shot him at. I thought I missed. That's why I thought he was playing, because I didn't see no, blood on him, his body. Until he fell, I just see it come out his mouth, and his eye, he got real big eyeballs. I just see his eyes like this, and that's when I dropped the gun, and I hurried up and ran to him, because he fell on his stomach. And that's when I pulled him off his stomach onto his back, and I had his head and my arm.
Was he able to say anything? Right after it happened?
He was trying to, but he couldn't because the blood was coming out of his mouth. And I think he was panicking, in shock. You can tell the way he was. But he never said nothing. I told him I love him. I said, I love you and I'm sorry. And he just shook his head like this. And I said, Deon'te, please don't die. I said, I'm sorry. And then I kissed his forehead. Then he just stuck his head like this. I'm like, please don't die. I'm sorry. I'm like, I really didn't mean to do that. And he kept doing like this.
Ashley, will you give us just a minute? We're going to step out. And,
one more quick thing. Is your mom in your life?
Yeah, but no.
Okay. Does she see the grandkids on a regular basis, right?
No.
So your sister's the closest with... Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Be right back. Are you hungry or anything? Do you want
to feed you something to eat?
Yeah, I feel a little sick.
Okay.
I'll warm something up for you. We got breakfast burritos, or if you want something else, we'll let you know what that is, okay?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. How you doing? Did you eat?
Yeah, so we just got a couple more questions for you, then we'll be done, okay? So we got a couple pictures from the scene that we just wanted to verify where you said you were standing. So this is taken from looking in your bedroom, I assume. This is the doorway. Does it look like this is looking in here? It looks like your bed's here.
Yeah, that's his shoe.
Is this you? So the way you described it, you were standing somewhere over in this area, and you were standing about right here.
Walking out.
Walking out. And then this is looking from the bed area. Is this about where he fell, where the blood is at?
Right here.
In the door. And where were you sitting when you were holding them?
Right here.
Right there.
Okay. I just grabbed him, turned him on his back and hard. Because he fell on front.
On his belly. Okay. And you kind of turned him up
I
to hold him.
Hold him.
So this is looking at, so you were over here?
Yeah, this is the closet right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's our closet. We have 2 closets.
Can you take this pen and make an X?
Right here.
Okay.
Right here. There's a closet. There's like the little thing I was saying, like in between it, and then another closet back here.
So were you were you closer to the front closet, closer to the door?
In the middle.
In between them?
I was standing in the middle.
And
he was walking out from the bed, because this is our bed. He was laying across it, and I told him he couldn't stay in the room. Stay in the apartment while he waited for his cousin to come. I said, get out of my apartment, get the out.
Can you ask about where he was when the gun went off?
Where he was?
Yeah.
He was walking.
So he was about right there.
He was walking out the room.
Can you?
Going out the room, right here.
Okay. Go ahead next to that one too.
He was going out the room.
Can you do me a favor and just initial next to those X's? Same on those two. Alright. Alright. We're done. We're gonna bring you back to the jail. If you wanna call somebody, we'll give you a phone call. There was a female officer that took some pictures of you earlier. I'm gonna ask that we take pictures again, just to see if you have any bruising from your injuries, from the altercation you're in. You know, just kind of show that you guys are in a struggle before this, okay? Are you okay with that? Alright, so you can grab your food and you need me to carry something for you? I'll carry this.
I'll just go here.
You're gonna go back into the booking area, okay? And if you want to call somebody, you can call somebody, but you are going to be staying here, yes.
Oh, I can't go home.
Not right now, no.
How long am I going to stay here?
You're going to go to a video arraignment today, probably, well, let me correct that. I don't know if they'll be able to get it done today or not. You may have to stay in here. But we're going to try to get you a video arraigned so we can get you to post bond. Okay. Does your sister have your kids? I don't even know where your kids are. Did your sister take them? Okay. Where did she take them to, do you know?
I think my mom's house.
Okay.
Where's she live at?
28.
You know your mom's number?
I don't know nobody's number about her.
And then my next question is your the victim. What's his name? Deon'te.
Okay.
What's that?
Is he okay?
We don't know. We've been in here with you, so I don't know. I could check and try to find out for you. His cell phone, was that his phone on the floor there in that picture?
Yeah,
Do you know his passcode?
No, we both got the same phone. My phone is cracked up, like the screen.
Mm-hmm.
So if it had a passcode, it might be mine.
No, so
No, it was mine, because his iPhone don't have a passcode.
His is unlocked.
Yeah, his is unlocked.
So that's another thing that this officer is going to explain to you now. I'm going to grab a form just for the cell phone so we have it for the consent. Can you kind of walk her through that and get her passcode if she's willing to give it up?
What is your passcode to your phone? Would you give us consent to look in it?
Yeah, I had nothing to hide, nothing in it.
Okay. Also, we have.
So, being charged.
Yeah, we don't know the exact charges just yet. It depends on how Deon'te makes out. So this is just a consent that says that we're allowed to look at your phone.
How do I know if he okay?
Yeah, as soon as we hear something, we'll let you know. We've been in here with you. Prior to that, I was down at the scene.
Not a murderer. Wasn't trying to hurt him.
We understand that.
No, you don't understand it. It's the truth. It was an accident. I didn't mean to do that, Sam. I would never do that, Sam.
I understand.
I love him.
All right. You want to grab your tea and stuff? I'll grab your sandwich. We'll walk you back there. Okay. And the jail officer is working. He will give you a phone call if you want a phone call.
Nobody's number.
Okay.
Do you want me to carry your tea for you? Or you got it? Can you get that blanket? Do you want me to get the blanket for you? You got it? Just make sure you don't trip on it. Okay?
Ashley Doss is indicted on charges of aggravated murder, and felonious assault in the death of Deon'te Taylor. Prosecutors believe a prolonged argument, fueled by alcohol and accusations of Deon'te's infidelity, turned violent before escalating to the moment Ashley shot him. Ashley ultimately pleads guilty. She is sentenced to 15 years to life in prison.